tried. You know, I remember my first one.
I believe this was our second day here in Tanzania, and we needed to go pick up some items. And we're told the best place to pick those items up was one of the markets. As you can see, this is where we ended up. This is the African market.
What you feel about that, Roman?
And I understand.
It's gonna some growing need to do, cause I don't know how they not one car crashed. That's what I'm trying to calculate.
Bro, and me too. I'm like, I gotta
That's
protect
what I'm trying to
my
figure out,
mind,
bro.
my family. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, very good question. How do people not get into accidents here? It seems like the Tanzanian has mastered driving. It is not really this way through the whole city, but definitely I can say it is this way through the markets. You have people walking in the middle of the streets. You have cars jumping in front of each other. There is just no order about driving. Miraculously, we haven't seen yet a car dented or an accident. So it seems like they pretty much have it mastered at this point. But this is very much a culture shock to us right now. One of the things a person needs to get ready for moving abroad is visiting the markets. These places are really good places to come and find inexpensive groceries, fresh vegetables, fruits. You can also find laundry detergent, toilet papers, things of that such here at these markets. I must say that when you are a foreigner, they will know and they will mark the prices up. So it's best that you go with a native to help you bargain for your items. So we have our driver here, as you can see, he's driving us around. He was so kind to also pick out some really good fruits and, fresh vegetables and stuff for us and speak and interpret in Swahili. So he also was shopping around with us. That's the recommendation, if you do go to these markets, to get the best price is to go with a local. Otherwise, you will pay a little more, but you'll still come out not paying as much as you would maybe in your country. Okay, so honey, what would you say your culture shock would be from shopping at the market?
Well, the market is, like you said, is one of a kind. A person would have to be here to really experience all the elements. Photography, videography really doesn't pay it any justice. But what I can say is that, given that I've been to Nigeria before, the amount of people that I was able to see in the marketplace at one time is very similar. But I never visited the marketplace to shop for anything. So visually, it's very similar to what I've experienced before, but more or less now socially, being behind the wheel, with different challenges of the infrastructure of the city, it really brought everything into reality. We're talking about some roads are paved, some roads are unpaved. You have some people trying their best to abide by, the traffic laws. Others are not. You have vehicles, pedestrians, bicycles, motorbikes, bodas. I mean, you name it. Anything with wheels is in the middle of the street, or they're trying to cross the street. But it brings a sense of authenticity to the city. Like, we're able to see people from all cultures. We're seeing people work. You rarely seen anybody just standing around not doing anything. Either somebody has something in their hands, standing by their shop, going from point A to point B, back to point A. Every shop was open. You're dealing with a moving city. So it wasn't, like I said, people just standing around. I mean, you had to, find a parking space. I think this video is here showing Omar doing a wonderful parallel park. But what's even better is the fact, like you said, of having a local that knows the city, knows the people, knows the language. These are the things that we experienced. But most of all, we have the security factor of this is where, for me, it was on my mind the most, given that, you want to make sure that, your family is protected at all times, even though it's a peaceful city and a peaceful people. Just being of that protector mind, having the right perspective before we got out of the vehicles, as we're talking to people, keeping our eyes front and center, being able to have the right type of lookout how we move. And so, yeah.